Okay.
Okay. How you doing, everybody? I'm Shyheem Shabazz, along with my mom.
Hi, I'm Antoinette, and we're here again with Autism Beyond the Label with Shyheem.
Yes.
So, today we decided since it's rainy outside and everybody's probably inside, we're going to do something that can get Shyheem more involved with the video. And so
Whoa.
What?
I mean, like everything matters. I mean, of course, what, like so and so, what?
No, I'm saying more involved in talking.
Yeah.
Like last time I did most of the talking, I'm going to kind of take over.
Oh, right.
So this time we're going to get you more involved so that you can hear your point of view and you talk also.
I understand.
Got it? So what we're going to do today is something a little fun, and we're going to do a Q&A. So if anybody's out there and you have any questions, feel free to ask. But what I'm going to do to make it a little fun is I am going to ask Shyheem questions. Shyheem has no idea what I'm going to ask him. So it is what it is. We are live. And he cannot answer in the same voice. And what I mean by that is one of Shyheem's passions and one of his talents that he's really good at is doing voiceovers.
Yes.
Okay, right?
Yes, I do it all the time on here.
Yeah, so he does it all the time. And so what's going to happen today is I'm going to ask him questions, and he has to answer in a different voice for each question. So he cannot answer in the same voice back to back. Keeping in mind, he doesn't know what the questions are. So this should be fun.
Well, I mean, I have done Q&As before. This is not nothing new to me.
See, so he think he new to this, So we're going to see. We're going to see how new. And I'm sure they have not asked the questions that I'm going to ask. But we're going to see. You got to stay in character.
I do know that. That's what I tell everybody else. Like, you got to, stay.
Okay, we're going to see. And don't be cheating either. Don't be looking at my cheat sheet.
I can barely see anything.
Okay. Don't be cheating. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started so we don't stay on here too long. Again, thank you for coming in and tuning in to support Shyheem and his podcast and his channel. So we're going to get started right now, all right? Keep in mind, if you got any questions, go ahead and ask, and then Shyheem has to answer them in a different voice.
Yes, they're going to be appearing right there.
Got it. Okay, so here we go. Shyheem.
Yes.
Let's start with this question.
Okay.
So, do your friends know that you have autism?
Well, yes. Hey, everyone, it's me, Mickey Mouse. But yes, they are aware that I do have autism. I have told them both in my friends from high school and my friends online.
Okay. Okay. Have you had to explain what autism is to anyone?
No, I don't think I had to because, well, I didn't really have to explain much. Not really.
Okay. So, next question is, what is your favorite movie?
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, all right. Step aside, buddy. Yeah, Peter Griffin's gonna take over. Yeah. Well, Peter, my favorite movie would have to be, it would have to be The Breakfast Club. Yes, I really do like The Breakfast Club. But I think it would be much more better if it actually starred the breakfast mascots. Because, yeah, that's the actual Breakfast Club. Even though John Bender and everybody else is freaking fantastic, they're freaking sweet.
Okay. All right. Hold on. We got to get through all these voices. All right. Next question is...
could you pause for a second?
Okay, let's pause. What's up?
Nick, yeah, of course I can do Carl's voice, but that's not really a type of Q&A question that is about all this.
But he can do that voice in answering it in one of my questions.
Yes, that's what this is all about, man.
Gotcha. All right. So, have you ever had a girlfriend?
I wish I had a girlfriend. I'm just trying to work more on that. it's all about trusting. This is not about like using or manipulation or anything like that. I just really want someone to love and respect me.
Okay. So I want you to answer the questions really though. So we're gonna cut the voice right now. Shyheem, I need you to answer and make sure that those are your feelings and not TV. So are you answering your feelings?
Yes, I am. I am answering my feelings.
Okay. All right. Just make sure. All right. So back to the questions. Is there any actor that you would love to meet one day?
And pause. Like
Let's pause.
Like actor,
any actor ever out there, like anybody that you would just love to meet and possibly work with one day.
Oh yeah, so good. Well, it would happen to be Tom Kenny. Tom Kenny is my all-time favorite voice actor of all time. He is one of the inspirations for me to take over Voiceover, and he is extremely versatile, just like everybody else. Suffering succotash. Do I ever wish to work with him?
Okay. All right, Shyheem. Let's see. What? Oh, can you swim?
Yeah, I can't really swim. I'm not really that much good of a swimmer. I don't really swim that good anymore because I just don't like doing that whole dog pound thing. It's so embarrassing. God. That's weak.
Okay. Shyheem, do you have a favorite actor?
Well, that depends on the question. There are many types of actors if you mean physical acting or voice acting, because there's a complete difference. They're the same type of acting, but there's a complete difference. But I have to say my favorite actor would have to be Tobey Maguire. Since he did bring Spider-Man to life and everyone knows he is the one true Spider-Man, I would be so happy if he would come back for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, so actually, still in that same voice, you said this character brought Spider-Man to life?
No, you said character, like this actor brought Spider-Man to life.
Oh, I see, I understand.
Of course, in the year of 2002, because, everybody knows that.
Gotcha. So, have you ever been bullied?
Why no, dog. I haven't been bullied at all. Everyone always thought I was such a cool guy, But I'm lucky that I didn't have to bust some heads open. Ain't I, you stinker?
So you're saying that you was kind of cool in school?
I would say that. I mean, of course, I didn't have to be popular to be cool because, well, everybody respected me just the way if I would have respected them. It's all about building up friendships, dog.
Okay, so you say that you had a lot of friends?
Yes, I would say that I have a lot of friends, like a whole bunch of friends, dog. Like all around the world, that much bigger friends.
So when you was walking down the school, the halls in the high school, everybody would speak to you? Would they know who you were?
Of course, yes. I mean, like, that depends on, like, if I know them so well. And, of course, the girls would always have a chance to go say, hey, what's up? And, of course, because I'm a ladies' man, dog.
So, one day, would you like to have kids?
Oh. It begs quite the question. The question being, well, I wouldn't actually really want kids because it depends if I'm not really that much good of a parent. I just wanted some parenting lessons, but oh dear. I mean, you could be married and not have kids because I'm sorry. I'm just not really just. This question just really just
boggles the mind and stuff.
Okay, so you really could. You're right. You're right. You can be married and not have kids, and nothing's wrong with that. I was just wondering if one day you wanted to have a little Shyheem.
But it's funny because one day I thought I was thinking of when I saw Forrest Gump. I thought of naming my son after me if I ever had one.
So you're saying you do want one?
It depends whether or not.
Gotcha. Okay. So do you have a favorite food? Don't be cheating looking at my paper.
Sorry.
Do you have a favorite food?
Yes, I do have a favorite food. I like cheeseburgers because I always get them at every restaurant we go to.
Okay. So can you cook?
Why, yes, I can't really. I can't cook, but I'm not really that much good at it. All it is just like during that time, it's all about just taking it easy, taking it slow, and but picking up the pace though, because I just don't want to screw nothing up. Of course, nobody is perfect, but I always try.
So do you cook on the stove or do you mostly cook foods in the microwave?
On the microwave. That's why I always heat stuff up the microwave.
But you can cook in the oven, right?
Well, yeah, yes, the oven to cook a pizza, and if somebody like wants me to cook it for them.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So, next question is, do you remember the first time that we left you and your sister home alone?
Well, I'm not really sure because, well, when it comes to me and my sister, well, of course we can be able to take care of ourselves because we've grown much more mature over the years. But I would have to say that I don't really remember that much, even though I should have kept track of like dates and anniversaries and all that stuff because it's become really interesting to me.
Okay, cool. Ooh. So, you have a good memory, right?
Why sure, dude. I remember a lot of things, dude.
Okay, so do you know the person who did the voice of... Who did the voice of Shrek?
What the person who voiced Shrek was Mike Myers, but you know there's a type of thing. When you say like who voices who, I mean like there's a with acting, like with actors doing voice acting, like there's a big difference. Like it depends whether or not that you can be able to take a full on interest in voiceover. Because yes, there are many celebrities that do acting physically and they stick to that.
Mm-hmm.
But then there is celebrities that can do both acting and voice acting as a living both. Because
Oh, I got you. I understand. So who did the voice? Who did the voice of the donkey in Toy Story? Wait, that's wrong.
No,
the donkey in what's the donkey in? Donkey's in the donkey's in Shrek, isn't it?
Yeah, the donkey is in Shrek.
Who's the donkey?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Okay, so who is the voice of... Let me see. I gotta find a good one. Who's the voice of... Ooh, I remember back in the days there was a movie Ice Age.
Oh, yes.
Who played Manny?
It was Ray Romano.
Who played... All right, help me out, people. Who played... Oh, man, I can't think of any other. Oh, I got a question for you. Do you know who played the very first person who played Incredible Hulk?
Are you saying physically or vocally?
Let's go physically.
Well, I mean, I'm not really sure. I think it was Bill Bixby.
Okay. All right. So let's get back to our questions. I only have a couple more questions for you. Can you dance?
Oh yes, Mojo Jojo can dance. He can dance really good, but unless he doesn't do anything that makes him look crazy. But there's nothing wrong with getting freaky on the dance floor, people.
Okay. So, somebody's asking out there. Oh, they want you to do Eddie's voice, the donkey. Okay. Somebody wants you to do. Don't be trying to look.
I can't even. I just want to make sure that
that was a question. They want you to do the donkey of Eddie Murphy.
The donkey from Shrek.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
So just without any questions.
Nope, not questions. Just do the voice.
Oh wow, that was really scary. If that don't work, your breath certainly needs some take. You definitely need to take that because your breath stinks. We can stay up there at night, watch many stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Okay. Somebody else asked, "Are you a sports fan?"
No, I'm not really a sports fan myself. I just only prefer watching sports related movies. Yeah, that's always make me feel better.
Gotcha. Okay, so let me see. Who else asked a question? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Is there any other character that you enjoy doing the voice of? If so, do that character. And it doesn't have to be a question. You can just do it.
Well, I can. Yeah,
Okay.
I personally like doing Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Back from when his current voice actor.
I didn't know he talked.
Of course, he can talk. Like, yes, he has evolved.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, back when he was introduced in the 90s, in 1991, like he couldn't be able to like talk.
Okay.
But it wasn't until 1999 where he did like develop the voice.
Gotcha.
And many different people like voiced him over the years.
Okay.
And,
so do that voice for them.
Well, that depends on which type of voice, because he had like a bunch of different.
Whichever one you want to do. Just for a little bit.
Yeah, like Roger Craig Smith, who was Sonic's voice actor from 2010 to 2021. 2020, because he's retired from it. But his legacy will carry on. Okay. No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me. Time to scramble some Eggman, supersonic style.
Cool. Okay, somebody else says, what is your favorite character to draw?
I would happen to say.
You answered in your voice. Answer in somebody else's voice.
Okay. I would have to say all of them because everyone matters. I always like drawing whoever comes to my mind, and also I like to put them in a big poster all together. But mostly me, Bluegar Cute Kazoo, am the most famous out of any other cartoon character that I've ever drawn.
Okay, it says, somebody asks, who played Simba's father in The Lion King?
The person who played Simba's father, that would be James Earl Jones. He's an awesome guy. And heck, he's the only actor to return in the 2019 live action movie. God, what a legend.
Okay. So, let me see. I think I have 2 more questions for you. What is your favorite song?
My favorite song is anything that comes from Michael Jackson, because he's my most favorite singer ever. Yay!
Okay, so would you like to dance for them?
No, I don't really like that.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have a girlfriend?
You already asked me that.
Okay. Have you kissed a girl before? This stuff that mama want to know.
Hey, well, nobody else needs to know about this.
I just want to know. Have you ever kissed a girl?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to share with the people on here before we get off? You can talk in your regular voice if you want to.
Well, I'm glad like everybody tuned in to like ask me questions, and but here's some like questions.
Answer those. It says, do you love music?
Well, yes, Nick. I do like music for a passion. It's always been way back from like the good old days, and to this day, still going on. That I find music way back from when I can remember, and it's amazing that I can be able to like remember that, and that I finally found it. Like I just write it down instantly, and now I just whenever I go to listen to music, I just
Yeah, but your memory is not just on animation and characters and things like that. You have an awesome memory, right? Like you have a. Do you think that you have an awesome memory that you can remember? You can remember most things.
well, yeah, I do
I
remember
think
most
so.
things. Yes.
I think that. Are you good with dates?
I'm keeping track of that. I have it written down right there in the.
So if you write stuff down, does it make it easier for you to remember?
Yes.
Okay, so if you write it down once and you've seen it, then it probably sticks with you. You would just say that?
Yes. Like I've always written it on my phone too in the notes section.
Gotcha. Okay. If you could work for any, like DreamWorks, stuff like that. If you could work for any company out there, now you have to answer this in one of your voices.
Yes.
If you could work for any company out there, who would you want to work for?
Well, I guess it would have to be. Well, it depends on which is the closest animation studio where I could be able to just do some screenwriting and perform some voiceover, because I think that would be the only two things that I might be good at, especially if there's donuts involved.
So, would you like to live by yourself one day? Do you think you'll live by yourself one day?
I think that I might, because it depends whether or not if I can be able to get with a girl. It's about trusting, kind of like how you and Dad love each other. You would never do anything to like be separate or anything like that.
Ooh. Let me see. Somebody else has questions. Let's see. Have you considered doing art and then selling it on like the internet? It's a website called Etsy. So somebody was wondering if you ever considered doing art to sell it on the internet. Answer in a voice.
Well, yes, I have been considering about putting art, selling art. We did plan that, me and my mom, and we planned it to I plan to just write it on shirts so everyone around would recognize it, see how good it is, and then I would be able to go somewhere to just be a star just like everybody else.
Yeah, actually, Shyheem has one time he made me a gift, and he drew on a shirt, and we had an idea that we would have those shirts made and sell them. It's just a matter of finding the right people. Our main concern is Shyheem has so many ideas and so many characters that we want to link up with the right person to make sure his ideas aren't stolen from him, or we just trying to find the right path. It's all about connections, and once we connect with the right person, I think that we'll be on the right path. But yeah, that's a great idea.
That's what we've always been. That's what That's what I'm taking note of too. I'm always knowing which is the right route to go. Good night, everybody.
So, your grandmother's trying to be funny. Do your grandmother's voice. Can you do grandma's voice?
I can't really do
You can't do grandma's voice.
I can't.
Ha ha. And then your auntie. Ooh, auntie, we will not. She says, "Can you cuss like your dad?" I'm pretty sure that he has cussed before. I don't have a problem. Shyheem is 21, but we will not be cussing on here. That is not a skill at all. Oh, she said, I definitely buy your screen printed artwork on shirts. Oh, we're going to jump on that. Okay. So, anything else that you want to talk about on here for today?
Sure. Well, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, seeing how radical that you all are, to think that I'm such a radical dude. And just thank you for the time. If you have anybody who's ever who's who's closest to like doing voices and all that stuff, could you please contact me so I could be able to like reach out and share my gifts to the whole world like I do on YouTube? Ha.
You want to thank everybody for subscribing to our channel.
Sure.
So you want to tell them what our YouTube channel is?
Our YouTube channel is Autism Beyond the Label.
And we have also on Instagram. So you want to thank everybody for supporting us and tuning in every time and sharing our videos.
I thank you very much, supporter dudes.
All right. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you for all your support. Like I said before, what is our goal on here? What are we trying to do? You want to answer in your voice of what we're on here trying to do?
Yes, we're just trying to like reach out for everybody who's have been diagnosed or born with autism and seeing that they are not alone, and to like let them know that they are unique in their own way just like everybody else is.
Absolutely. I couldn't have explained it better. Again, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. We love you. Please share and like our page. All the support would mean the world to us. See y'all next time. Have a wonderful weekend.
Later, dudes.